What's going on, guys? We are back with another patch notes. This time, Salty Shores update. Look at it. It looks beautiful. Look at that. Look at all the water. It's so nice. We got a little roller coaster, a little pier, carnival type thing, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure what you call it when there's like a pier. It's not like an amusement park. I'm not sure the word. If you know, throw it in the comments. I can't think of it. I don't live near any piers, so I don't really know. But let's get into it. We're going to skip the headlines because we're going to talk about it anyway. But let's get into this patch and what it's bringing. First off, Salty Shores is now available. It's a new arena in all playlists. It's a standard arena, obviously, because that's all that we have now. So I'm not super excited, but it looks beautiful. And it's always nice to have another scenic approach. One thing I want is like... Okay, so it does have a lot of crowd. Like, I was worried that it might not have a lot of crowd around it because it's on the beach, but it does. It has a lot of crowd space, which is always nice because... Like, when the crowd is there, like, getting into the game, I think it feels much better than, like, a Beckwith Park where there's really nothing going on. Or, like, an Urban where nothing's really going on. So I'm really happy that there's a crowd, like, around the arena. That's what I want to see. Hopefully, who knows? Maybe we'll have it at the World Championship. I don't think we will, but that'd be cool. Anyway, competitive Season 7 ends. I ended on Champ 3, guys. In my very last game, I was down 4-0, and I came back. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the headlines. We can't read the headlines. We'll get back to that. Wasteland Night is now available on all playlists. Finally, Wasteland Night returns. It was... When it was Badlands, we saw Badlands Night, the old Wasteland, but they didn't... When they made it the new, like, every map is standard, they didn't bring Wasteland Night back. They finally did here. I'm surprised that we didn't get any other weather ones, because I feel like the weather maps, we were getting a lot of them pretty recently, but this one only gets Wasteland Night. So hopefully we get more soon in the coming updates. We got a new crate, the Impact Crate. There's probably going to be like 30 YouTube videos about the Impact Crate, so feel free to go find one of those. I don't have one yet because it's not out yet, technically, the patch. Next up, more music is always nice. Monster Cat Volume 3, I believe it's like 5 or 6 songs, something like that, is now out in the music playlist. And they added some Monster Cat flags, which is always nice. Now, my favorite part of this entire update, here we go. Shitty Watercolor. I'm shocked that they put him in here just because his name is Shitty Watercolor. He's got customization items have been added. He gets a player banner and a flag. He gets a player banner. I don't think anyone else has a player banner yet, so he probably made a custom one for Rocket League. I'm really excited to see it. Super happy for him. Like, obviously, like, if you guys know me on my Twitter, and I'm pretty sure my YouTube, too. Like, my picture is from Shitty Watercolor all the way back, like, probably 3 months into the Rocket League life. He used to watch us a bit, watch Cosmic Aftershock, so he drew me one time, and I was like, holy hell, this is awesome. Shitty Watercolor is a legend, and I'm so happy that he's getting some recognition in the Rocket League universe. If you haven't seen Reddit lately, he's been blowing up with tons of posts about Rocket League, so it's really cool to see. Some new decals are coming out. Now, this is strange. Like, I guess they will be drops. Like Glyph Tricks, Minspec, Shape Racer, and Tiger for Triton, Masamune, Paladin, and Aftershock. So that's interesting. We haven't seen that really ever, I think. Like, adding new decals later on. I'm not sure if they're available right away. I assume someone will let me know in the comments. I think they might be. Because decal... I mean, I guess they could drop. I'm not really sure. Next up, the toppers I assume would drop, but there's only 3 of them, so I think you might just get them right away as well. Alright, so I'm going to go with that you get them all right away. So decals, boom. Toppers, boom. Goldfish, Palm Tree, and Swim Ring. You saw some of these in the trailer for Salty Shores. And then the new card, the Twinser, is coming as well. Which they didn't actually announce here, but I guess that's part of the crate. So the Twinser will be coming out. Now, they did say there is some issues with the painted body where it won't paint right away, like the front end. But that's a bug that will be fixed later on, and we'll see that in a little bit here. Some more changes and updates. There's now a report server button, so that's pretty cool. So if you have any problems with some of the servers, then they can probably cycle those out, and hopefully we all get better servers because of it. So make sure you report your server if you get bad service, I guess. I don't know. Next up, competitive Season 7's over, so you get all your items. You get all the player banners. I know people were complaining because now gold is champion, but I don't mind. I don't care. Like, if they change colors up. Personally, I like gold, so I'm happy that I still get that. I didn't get the Grand Champ player banner, but this is the first time that I think Grand Champs are getting an additional item instead of just the title. And then also the goal explosions that we've seen previously are going out to Diamond players and above for Striker Legend. Striker Pro is anything below that, except for, like, I think it goes to Silver, and then Striker was Bronze players, I believe. Just plain rank, basically. So that's pretty cool. And then a bug fixes players rank now correctly displays on the post-match screen. I'm glad they finally fixed that. Like, that's the one problem with Rocket League. Like, they tried to fix so much in the last patch that they always have their patches come out pretty sparsely, like every month or like month and a half. So when something gets really broken like that, it's really hard for them to get those patches out, I guess. So they waited until this patch to fix that. Thank God that's fixed, because that was really annoying. And then a bunch of other like minor bugs. Like fixed boost activation current 1 frame behind input when client runs above 60 frames per second. Cool. Like stuff like that. So wouldn't worry about it too much. But one thing I really do like is that there was a physics like error with cars, sometimes like settling on the wrong suspension, that Rocket Science actually figured out, and Psyonix noticed it and then fixed it. And so guys, like, Psyonix does listen. Make sure you post, you know, bugs or post stuff, because Psyonix is always watching. They're always watching all this stuff. Probably one of the Psyonix guys is going to watch this, because they just call it Gibbs' rants at this point. But this was not really a rant, it's just patch notes, so we'll see. But definitely always make sure the issues are known to Psyonix, and they read everything. They read Reddit, they watch YouTube, so definitely keep them involved by just making content for this game and figuring out bugs. It's awesome. Loading time, some Switch stuff has been improved. Tread glow, some effects on the Draco wheels, you know, all that stuff. Now, here's some known issues that they don't usually do, but they're doing it for this patch. They actually put these out a couple days earlier, but they're in here again. So again, the painted Twinser is a little bit messed up right now. The painted finish on the Batmobile may look different than before. I'm not sure if that's an issue that they're going to fix. I guess that is an issue that they're going to fix. Then the lighthouse has a little like clipping issues with the edges or whatever. But, you know, so on and so forth. Some minor bugs that they're going to be working on for the next updates, you would think. So that's pretty cool that they at least know some of these issues, at least get them out ahead of time so people don't have to make a million Reddit threads about it. And pretty cool. Pretty light patch overall, but the shitty watercolor stuff's really cool. And we get a couple of free items, which is always nice. And then, of course, our crate. You know, like, we're always going to get a crate in every single one. But Salty Shores looks beautiful. It's a standard arena, but it's always nice to have a new dressing, I guess, on the game. But the one big thing for this patch is we didn't get any updates on, like, the tournament mode or, like, any fixes on that stuff. Or even, like, say, custom training. We still haven't seen anything from that. So I'm still waiting on some more fixes for the other modes coming out from Psyonix. But this was definitely a more minor update before we get into the bigger ones that we've talked about on their summer roadmap, if you haven't seen that video. So go check that out. But that'll do it for me. Go enjoy the beach. Go enjoy the sand. Just don't get it in your exhaust. It's pain. It's a pain. It itches, and it's abrasive. It's just, no, it's just not good. It's not good, guys. So that'll do it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and go enjoy the update. Later.